Well, hello there. How are you? Boker Tov. Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's Torah Tuesday. Yay! Well, besides the point that the Dodgers are still alive in the World Series, that's a good thing. We might even win tonight. I hope so. I can't take another game like the other night. But anyway, I digress. It's Torah Tuesday. It's time to teach some Torah. Yay! Well, this week I want to talk about the binding of Isaac. Okay? The binding of Isaac. God tells Abraham to take his beloved son Isaac to a mountain and sacrifice him there. Abraham does as he's told, and he takes Isaac and his servants to a mountain 3 days from camp. Abraham tells the servants to wait behind, and he and Isaac go up the mountain. Isaac is carrying the wood for the fire for the animal sacrifice, but he notices something's missing, like the animal. He doesn't understand why they don't have an animal to sacrifice. Abraham answers, God will provide the lamb for sacrifice, my son. Don't worry about a thing. They reach the sacrifice point, set up their altar, and suddenly it dawns on Isaac. He's the sacrifice. His father turns on him, binds him, and places him in the altar, ready to go. As Abraham's lifting the knife, ready to strike, an angel of God stops him, places his hand on his arm, and says, "Stop." He places his hand on Abraham's arm and says to him, "Abraham, Abraham." And he answers, "Hanei, Haneni, here I am." And the angel tells him, "Do not lay your hand on the boy and do nothing to him." Okay. Interesting that when the angel calls out to Abraham, Abraham responds with Haneni, here I am. Isn't that how Adam responded when God was looking for him and Eve in the garden after eating the forbidden fruit? Remember? Surely God already knew of his whereabouts. Abraham is not only saying, here I am, what he's really saying is, okay, you've got my full attention now. There are many rabbinic interpretations on this story. Some think that God is testing Abraham's loyalty after Abraham questions God about destroying Sodom and Gomorrah. Remember where he said, if he says, if I find 50 good people, I'll spare the place. And he says, well, what if you find 40? Okay, if I find 40, I'll spare the place. What if you find 5? Really? Okay. They have negotiations. Okay. So some think that Abraham is testing God to see if he would let him go through with such a horrible thing to Isaac. Me? I don't think so. I think we're being shown how important and special Abraham's relationship with God is. Only Abraham, Adam, Eve, and Moses have direct conversations with God. And only Abraham and Moses actually get to argue with God. Okay? Noah has a conversation. It's more of an instruction. But he doesn't argue, because remember, Noah went like a good little sheep. Okay? God said, build the boat. He built the boat. Well, build the ark. Okay? Never questioned, never told anybody, never asked anything. Okay? So, that's the way I think about it. If you have a differing opinion, I would love to hear it. Like always, I love your comments. I love your opinions. I love your emails. I like your likes. I like liking. Whatever that means. Anyway. So until next week, I hope you have a good week. Remember, go Dodgers. And I'll see you next week for Torah Tuesday. Hey, thanks.